We can play this game the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. Maybe I chose the hard way, it was my way. Regardless, I'm here to stay. Never knew that it would turn out to be such a struggle. I keep my feet on the ground when you try to pop the bubble, try to pop my balloon, raining down upon my parade. I started doing rap, dropped out the 9th grade. Didn't care, didn't have any form of guiding. Evil Dead records hit my mind like it was lightning, and right there, that was the moment that I knew that hip-hop was the only thing that I would ever do. Even if I was never good at it, I didn't give a fuck. I'd rap about getting money when I never made a buck. Try to get those beats that would make your brain tinkle. Giving hot shops copies of our demo cassette singles, and we'd be bumping our own tracks on a daily basis with our painted faces. You see these pockets getting fatter? That's because I'm hungry. I'm stealing from your shop. I ain't got no money. Believe me when I say this is what you think it is. You look like a pissed off rapper who never made it. Bitch, people say I got an attitude. That's because they're mental. Getting so offended by the things I write with a pencil. Harassing me because I look a little different than you. And I rap better too. Who would've knew? Shit, this is not all that hard. I just make it look good. Achieving all of the accomplishments that you wish you could. Can't you see that you're a nothing, a nobody, a loser, a contradicting dickhead, and a wife abuser? See, I'm not about entertaining you, I'm about entertaining me. Me as in we, but not you, you see? So don't open your mouth with an opinion because I don't care. You're just like every other hater to me. You're simply not there. Formed Evil Dead and dropped my first LP, and it seems like since that very day everyone's hated on me. We formed Crystal Underground and that brought on more hate, but we embraced the hate because any recognition is great. Other rappers would always put us down and try to test us. 10 years later we're still here while y'all are restless, can't seem to keep up with the pace that we're going. You're spitting whack raps while our shit's straight flowing, coming naturally. Sometimes I don't even gotta try, only rap about murder cause shit talkers gotta die. And sometimes I don't even really understand why motherfuckers want me dead. I can see it in their eyes, but that isn't nothing new. To my surprise, you need to equalize better and ration out your supplies, because you never know when the end could be near. Constantly living in fear for every day of the year. We had that ruthless attitude that other bands lacked. We could tell they didn't like us, always on the attack. All it did was make us shine, wanna rhyme all the time. We became the best rappers on the planet in our mind. Maybe for a short while we got a little too cocky, cause we were taking diss shots at anybody trying to block me. But I don't say anything I don't mean, so I don't take it back. If I dissed you in the past, well then you're fucking stuck with that. I wanna give a shout out to my homie Nightmare, I sent and Crazy Axe Murderer, yeah. Don't forget about Whack-A-Mole in D, Texas, Shadow and Lock Soul, so fuck the rest, bitch. I don't expect you to get what I'm about when I'm representing East and you're coming from the South. Seems like that gives you an obligation to run your mouth. You said I couldn't rap, so I burned down your house. I don't drink because I don't like how I act when I'm on it. I write rap songs and stick to smoking that chronic. I smoke to get high, never drink for the buzz. It's all peer pressure shit, and that's how it always was. You don't need to cave in every time you're offered a drink. Spewing up in the sink, and your face is looking pink. Everyone's laughing at the one making himself a fool. Thought that you were cool, but you'll never be old school. You feel it, it's legit. I started this Evil Dead shit, and this the motherfucking thanks I get. And I really would like to know how come you're hating on me when your new CD sounds just like my last album. Hypocrite, chicken shit, acting like I can't tell that it's my style that you bit. But I'm not mad, I'm not angry, I just want my props. Be sure to give me my paycheck when that shit drops. We'd perform live sometimes and get booed off stage, but we were determined to succeed, and it fueled our rage. We'd scream at the audience and call them names, and the club would kick us out and tell us that we were insane. Didn't complain, picked up our game and went to the next place we could find. Did the same shit again, but this time in rewind. We would get cheers from the audience and they would love us, except when the other rappers were there that thought that they were above us. See, it doesn't matter what kind of rap that you do, there's always some punk bitch who thinks he's better than you and wants to sue every time you use a lyric that's similar. Does this pattern sound familiar? Everybody wants to fight over what's wrong or right. Do it all night until you lose sight of what's really tight. Listening to whack bullshit and saying it's good, you'll get smack bumping that shit in my neighborhood. Edited all of our music videos ourselves, never got any help from anybody else. 10 years in this game, my friends still don't take me serious, doubting my capabilities cause they're all so delirious. 10 years ago, we were closer than bros. Now you wanna run your mouth like a little fucking hoe. You don't even know the first thing about me though, but keep reloading that gun and shooting me with fake ammo, telling all your buddies I had it so good at home, judging me every time I rang my mother on the phone. You think I'm lucky just because she's not gonna let me starve? Yeah man, I'm so lucky my dad wanted to crack my head in half. You think I was living there because of a girl? I might be goofy, but you're the dumbest fucker in this world, and now you want to diss me and tell me that I'm whack when you used to get picked on and I'm the only one who had your back. My crew in EDR, that's the only friends that I need. The ones who've got my back and the ones who supply the weed. It's funny how it's always the ones who can't rap the shit are always the same ones that try to get you to quit, judging every single lyric that you write. If they hear something they don't like, then they pick a fight or make up some bullshit that isn't even true. How come rapping about drugs and raping women is all you do? Then I'm like, come on man, you only listen to one line. Then they respond with, nope, fuck you, I've made up my mind. I'll never ever again listen to Evil Dead. Because I'm a jealous fuckhead, and that would be fine if it was actually true, but stop listening to it is the last thing that you do. It's almost like you're secretly my #1 fan. You're so fucking in love with me, I should start calling you Stan. Seems like yesterday when we released Black Death, straight on to Valentine's Day and then on to Planet X. The fans still wanted more, so we came with 4, and we kept shit alive when we dropped Volume 5. Didn't hear from us for a while, we sort of were on the down low, then we came out with NWO. It felt like we were right back at the place that we had started, 110%, never half-hearted. It wasn't worth writing jack shit with a pencil if I didn't feel like I was giving you my full potential. Sometimes I feel like I could do so much better, so I tear up all the lyrics that I've written in this letter. It's not good enough. Started again and again and again and again and again until I finally got something that sounds good enough for them, the people that don't even like me, so they pretend. Fake friends, I think that we've all had our fair share. Only got your back when the trouble isn't there. Your enemies show up and they take off and hide, or they join the other side because they got too much pride to admit that they lied. And if you happen to be a friend of mine that is phony, you can take in all of these lyrics right before you blow me. I don't need your bitchness invading my personal space, so get the fuck out of my face. Sometimes things get to me on a personal level, and no, I do not worship the devil. I just say whatever I feel needs to be said, and sometimes I feel like chopping off your head. That's why I got those songs that sound so violent. I was born with a voice that wasn't meant to be silent, born with a mentality to say what I feel, and fuck anybody who's telling me that I'm not real. People think that I'm slow because I choose to be silent, but if I were to express my opinions, then things would get violent. So I let you get away with all the bullshit that you say, but I can't help wanting to punch you in the head all day. So then you wonder why me and you might not be as close, treating me like I'm as fucking dumb as a post. If you're so clever and so much better, then why isn't there intelligence radiating from your Facebook letter? Maybe you're right and maybe you're a genius. Nah. Now I'm taking the piss. Go pick some strawberries, maybe pop some real cherries, and stop hanging out with homosexual fairies. And that's about all that I've got to say about that. If I've offended you in any way, then maybe we should have a chat. I just had to get that monkey straight off my back. And if none of that sinked in, then replay the track.